Kearney here at Powell Arts with Laura Rutherford Renner, standing in front of her lovely piece that will be in our juried show starting on March 17th. Laura, would you like to introduce us to your piece?
Sure. This piece is called Guide Number 2. It's based on actually a Cape May vacation, and my husband and I we went actually purposely canoeing because I just had a feeling the light was going to be just like in in my wheelhouse that evening. So I said, let's go on like a canoe trip. This person, I forget her name. She was a lovely person. She was our guide. We were in the canoe behind her, or actually kayaks. We were actually kayaking. She brought us all in the different I'm not sure what you call it, but just off the shore,
like the marshy salt.
Thank you. Yeah, like in the marshes. And there's osprey nests and all, but I just there, I as an artist, I do work from photographs, but I just sort of tinker with the photographs. It doesn't have to be exactly like what I see. So I take, dozens, I took dozens on this trip. I just sort of put a few things together, around my easel of what I was going to work with. So she's the subject, obviously, here. And I just, you can see, I adore water and the reflections, and I always kind of seek those out, or if I'm not thinking of them consciously, certainly subconsciously, I'm always like, I want to do that. I want to do that as a picture. So I really like what's going on here. I love the dynamic of the composition that I was able to achieve. I really enjoy the play of the dark and the light, and how it really defines a figure. I mean, there's not a lot of detail in the figure except maybe for some of the highlights in her upper body.
Yeah, the light is so dramatic and beautiful in this. You had mentioned that when you experienced this day, actually knew that the light would be. So is light a central focus of not just this work, but something you look at frequently in
Absolutely.
Work?
Yeah, I would actually say almost all my pieces I'm attracted to the quality of the light, and I almost every other painting I think I'm dealing with some kind of reflection, that I really just enjoy that, because then it's sort of like there's two things going on. We have the atmosphere above, but then I have a secondary canvas or subject matter in with the reflection. So I just, it just makes me happy. And, I just love playing with colors too. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's a lot of blue, but then a lot of secondary color.
Yeah, so the complements are really nice with each other here too.
Yeah.
What's interesting is when I first looked at this, I actually thought, oh, somebody submitted a photograph. And then what was beautiful is like as you got closer to it, and now as I'm looking at it in real life, it's such beautiful, smooth, like intricate brushwork that guides your eye, not just the color, but it also guides your eye through the piece as well, like the way that you've done the tree line with the little tips of like bright orange, or I don't know if it's an orange or
it is. It's like an orange
or a cadmium.
Yeah,
it's just
French vermilion. Actually.
Oh, love
that's my favorite color.
So my mom went through a period where hers was spring green, and I was like, "Why spring green?"
You like it?
Yeah, but it's so beautiful the way the light touches and the little pastels that complement through here. When you look at this piece, is there anything that you want the viewer to focus in on, or take away from it, or be thoughtful upon?
Well, I just solitude, I guess, and then the benefits of solitude. Not to say that just because you're by yourself doesn't mean that you're lonely, but you're introspective.
Yeah.
And so I guess I hadn't thought of that, when I was doing it, but those are some things that, I decide upon, like when I'm done, like, oh yeah, that's like,
Yeah. The
that's what I did
the
there.
meditative nature of solitude, that it can actually be healthy. And
Exactly.
so, and also just the beautiful nature that you've
Oh.
captured here is very
Thank
nice.
you.
So,
Thanks.
so this work will be in our juried show, March 17th through late May. And we hope you'll come see Laura's work at Powell Art soon.